simple question to all the audience that uh, can I ask that question? Yes, no, something like that. Yeah. So
Yes, ma'am,
my
please.
question is, uh, you all know about the GPS, right? You can see some Google Maps or something like that. Everybody know about GPS, correct? If we miss some route or if we want something correct and accurately, one lady behind every GPS voice, one lady is there. May I know her name, please? No Google search, nothing, because this is the everyday practice we do. And anybody know? Yes, no. Just it's a small question. I want to interrogate like everybody, engineers, you are all are engineers. You are using your mobiles, you are using your GPS while you are driving or something. Do you know her name? Earlier, before 2010, there used to be a male voice, but from 20 onwards, it is a female voice where everybody we are listening while we are driving. Anybody know her name? Yeah, I want to. Yeah, it is Karen Jacobson. Actually, she's an Australian woman where we are listening her voice perfectly. I can tell like she started her voice with Mercedes, and later on the Google had adopted her voice. And I have a doubt. I should ask Mr. Shahnawaz like, sir, how this voiceover, even if it is in Vijayawada, even if it is in Hyderabad, even if it is some Karnool or somewhere, even though we listen her voice, how is it possible behind?
Yeah, so you're asking about GPS, right?
Yes, it's a small question to everyone. Why? Because students should think in that perspective. Behind every topic, there is a story. Today, we are talking about Gen AI, and I want to make sure like why we are doing this program is they should understand what exactly we are doing on and what is our focus and what is the potential applications we are using behind the Gen AI. And today, the current state of Gen AI and how the future look is there, that and all, we are very happy to listen from you, sir. I know very clearly, like last month when we met German professors, they had given a future perspective, and we had just we had analyzed the future outlook in 3 points. That is how potential and transformative impact could be in next 5 years, and how can be the increased focus on this Gen AI and everything, and what are the advancements in the AI research. These are the topics we analyzed very clearly, and also we came to know like the key players for this Gen AI artificial intelligence is first one is Google, second Microsoft, third Facebook, fourth IBM, and predictively I also analyzed some Stanford labs like how they are using and why this is going to be the next future technology and all. On this perspective, I requested Mr. Shehnawaz to speak on this topic, and I want to make sure like the students should explore much more about this specific industry applications, some research breakthroughs, and Gen AI architectures are there. So they can explore with this 90 minutes, at least they can understand what next generation is going to be. And on this note, I request Mr. Shehnawaz to be taking this session, and welcome, sir. And we welcome for this webinar, and this can be recorded for our next pursuit with your permission. Right. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
sure, ma'am.
Over to
Thank you,
you.
ma'am. So, good morning, everyone. I hope my voice is audible, right? Hello.
Yes, sir. Your
Yeah, yeah.
voice is audible.
Yeah. So, before starting, like, I request all the students to please, like, turn off the cameras, okay? Don't switch on cameras. You can turn off your cameras. So, yeah. So, I have the access to share my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just a moment, please. Yeah. Now I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yeah, sure. So, good morning, everyone. I'm Mohammad Shahnawaz Anwar. I'm from Smart Bridge. I work as a machine learning engineer here. So, like, I have over 3+ years of experience. So, as you know, in today's session, basically, I'm going to give you an idea of like what is generative AI, like what are the tools and like platforms that are being used today, like how to use generative AI tools and what are the like concepts behind those things. So I'll try to explain it in an easy way. All right. So we only have like 90 minutes. So I'll try to give you some basic idea. All right. So and also one more thing, like I request all the students, please keep the session interactive. Okay. So whatever, if I ask something, please try to answer that in your chat box. All right. Yeah. So yeah, before starting, first thing is you have to understand what is generative AI. So basically, like this question is for the students. Can someone tell me, like, what is generative AI? Like this word you might be hearing from last 1 2 years, right? So according to you, what is generative AI? Yeah, according to you, what is generative AI? So if you ask me, generative AI is nothing but before that we have to understand what is AI. What is artificial intelligence? So artificial intelligence is nothing but machines trying to like behave like humans basically. So whatever machines we have, if they're trying to do the tasks which humans normally do, that is artificial intelligence. Okay. So and what is generative AI? So here you can understand the word generative. Okay, this is the important one. So generating content with the help of artificial intelligence. Okay, generating content. Yeah, generating content. It might be images, it might be audio, it might be video. All right. It might be anything. Basically, generating content, generating new content with the help of AI. It is called as generative AI. So online, you will find lot of definitions, like lot of definitions and lot of uh, things. But uh, basically, to keep it very basic, generative AI is nothing but generating new content with the help of artificial intelligence. Okay. So yeah. So I think all of you know ChatGPT, right? Yes or no? So, what is ChatGPT? ChatGPT, is it a chatbot or what is it? Can someone tell me what is ChatGPT? Yeah, I mean, I'm asking you what is ChatGPT. So, guys, basically, ChatGPT, you can call it as a language model. You can call it as an AI. Okay. You have Alexa, that is also an AI. And basically, if you have any robots, okay, if you have any robots, that is also an AI. So basically, AI is nothing but no, ChatGPT is not a chatbot. Yeah, so basically AI can be a robot. Alexa is an AI chat tool which tries to do human tasks. So basically ChatGPT asks humans, right? So that is also an AI. All right. So yeah, let me go on with the slides. All right. So here, as you can check here, what is the difference between chatbot and AI? Yeah, chatbot is also a kind of AI, but ChatGPT, you cannot call it as a chatbot, okay? Because ChatGPT does a lot of other tasks also, okay? So chatbot, like it is also kind of an AI, but here what like you have the chat GPT, right? It is not, you cannot particularly call it as a chatbot. Okay. Yeah. All right. So ChatGPT is also uses natural language processing. Okay. So if you know ChatGPT model is GPT-4o, right? So GPT-4o, it is based on the like trans. It also has a learning, and here you can check what is generative AI. So generative AI is a subfield of artificial intelligence. Okay. Generative AI, it comes under artificial intelligence that focuses on creating new content and original content. So basically, it can generate whatever content it wants. Maybe it will generate videos, it can generate audio, it can generate text, music, And if you know, there's a new tool called basically Sora, SORA, Sora. So I don't think it has been released still, but it can generate videos also. It can generate full length videos also. Okay. So lot of like research is happening, and a lot of new things are coming up in generative AI. So how does ChatGPT work? How does ChatGPT give its answers? So basically, the GPT model, it is trained on lots and lots of data. Okay, like GPT model, it is trained on all the data from the internet. So based on that knowledge, whatever question you ask, it will try to give the answer. Okay, based on that knowledge, whatever question you ask, it tries to give that answer. So it is not cheap to train the data. Like it's not cheap to train your models on that large amount of data. Only some like small, like two, three, or four, five companies only have the money to train those kind of models, like Microsoft, Google, OpenAI, all these companies, right? Only these big multinational corporations, only they have the money to like create these language models, train these language models, because it costs, right? Yeah. So, what are the key capabilities of generative AI? So basically, it tries its best to generate human-like output. Okay. So if you want to generate an image, if you want to generate a audio, or if you want to generate a text, a poem, or a story, it tries its best to generate a human-like output. Okay. So if you want to chat with ChatGPT, it will chat with you also. So basically, it tries to be like a human as much as possible. Okay. It tries to better its output. Yeah. Let us go to the next slide. Yeah. So applications. So basically, like besides ChatGPT, what are the other like language models do you guys know besides ChatGPT? Besides ChatGPT, what are the other applications or AI platforms or GenAI platforms do you know? Yeah, come on, guys. Besides ChatGPT, guys, I need answers. Yeah, you have Claude, you have Gemini, you have Perplexity. Okay, Llama is a language model. So, guys, basically, ChatGPT, you have ChatGPT, you have basically Gemini, you have Copilot, you have Claude, Perplexity. So, there are a lot of tools. There are a lot of tools in the market. Okay. So basically, what are the applications of generative AI? Okay, what are the applications? So each and every industry, basically, you can use a generative AI in creating basically art. So basically, let me show you an example. Okay, let me show you an example. Here you have creative arts, right? Generative AI can be used to create unique and imaginative artworks. So guys, how many of you know about diffusion models? How many of you know about diffusion models? So guys, diffusion models basically what they will do is in diffusion models, basically what you will do is you will try to add noise to the data, and you will try to basically reverse the process. So I'll show you an example. So you there is a model called, you have DAL-E, you have basically a lot of diffusion models. Let me show you an example. If you go to the Bing image creator, or basically if you go to the stable diffusion, okay, stable diffusion is a kind of a diffusion model. Okay, stable diffusion, as you can check here, stable diffusion is a generative artificial intelligence model that produces unique photorealistic images from text and image prompts. Okay, so stable diffusion, DAL-E, mid journey, all these are kind of diffusion models. Okay, so let me show you. If you go to the stable AI diffusion art, okay, so now suppose here create image. All right. So I want to create some artwork as I've shown you. So basically generative AI can be used in creative arts industry, right? So now let me show you next. Yeah. So I want to create an image. All right. I want to create an image. Start your creation now. Okay. Done. Okay. Let me sign up for this. Yeah. Now, let us see how can we create artworks based on your prompts. So basically, so I don't need to upgrade here. Loading. Okay. So here you can give your prompt. So here you can generate, you can create albums and all. You can have number of images you want, how many number of images you want, and your custom settings. Here you have your prompt box. So guys, before starting, can someone tell me what do you mean by a prompt? What do you mean by a prompt? Anyone? What do you mean by a prompt? Uh, guys, please stop scribbling on the screen. Sorry, who's the host for this?
Yes, sir. I'm disabling now.
Yeah. Can you please disable the scribblings? I think someone is scribbling on the screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. All right. So guys, I have asked you a question. What is a prompt? What is a prompt? So a prompt is nothing but it's an basically an instruction. Okay. It's an instruction that you give to your AI. All right. It's an instruction that you give to your AI. So basically, now if you want to create an artwork, so suppose
No, Jason.
create an uh, create an image, create an image of two lions in the jungle. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So a simple prompt. I'm giving a simple prompt. So if you want to enhance something like I don't want to do anything, just simple prompt. How many number of images you want? So I want to create two images. Now basically lot of things you have here. Okay. The width of the image, height of the image, aspect ratio. All right. If you want to change any custom settings.
Hmm.
So what kind of style you want? So I want a realistic portrait. Okay. So I want a realistic portrait. All right. I want a realistic portrait. So two lions walking, or you can keep it as two lions strolling through the savannas of Africa. Okay, so I'm just giving a prompt here. All right, I'm just giving a prompt. So I've used the like what kind of image I want. Okay, I want two images, and let us just click on create. Let us see what happens. So as you can check, a image has been created, right? So only one image has been created. So here you can check two lions. Okay, two images are there now. Two lions strolling through the savannas of Africa. So what are savannas? So savannas are nothing but grasslands. Okay, the grasslands which are in Africa. So this is the image which has been created. So it is very photorealistic, right? It is very photorealistic. So how did it get photorealistic? Based on the parameter we have chosen here. Okay, based on the parameter we have chosen here. And what is the model behind this AI? What is the model we are using behind this AI? So basically we are using stable diffusion. Okay, I think you can see the model somewhere here. You are using stable diffusion. So if you go on to the model, so you can see public juggernaut excel. If you want to switch the model, see. So these are the different public models. All these are the public models that are available. You have Flux. Okay, you have Flux, you have like Real Wizard DAL E3. See, DAL E3. So all these are diffusion models, okay? All of these are diffusion models. So suppose that let me choose DAL E3. I want to use this model. You can check DAL E3. So photorealistic portrait, do you want an anime style or a fantasy? So you have lot of other styles also. If you want to check, Vijay Singh, I think for downloading it, it might ask some credits. I don't know. So these are the different like styles you have. I think someone again is scribbling on the screen. Yeah. All right. So these are the things. Suppose if I select vibrant fantasy and let me give the prompts. So you guys tell me what kind of prompt should I write here? What kind of image should I generate? Yeah, guys, give some suggestions. What kind of image should I generate now? Guys, please stop scribbling on the screen. Yeah, guys, give me some suggestions. What kind of images should I generate now? Yeah, give me a prompt. I'm asking you to give me a prompt, basically. Yeah, guys, I need more answers. What kind of prompt should I be giving? Like, what kind of image do you want to generate? Okay, all right. So, sorry. Okay, so let me basically two dogs of different breeds. Okay, so a Labrador and a German Shepherd playing on a beach. Okay, two dogs of different breeds. I'm giving the breed names also. Playing on a beach. All right, so I want two images. The model I'm using is actually DAL E3, right? Okay, so DAL E3 for it's not possible. So some other model, Dynavision XL. So now let me just click on create now. Let us see what happens. So two more images are being created. So based on the model, the speed also depends on the based on the model. Okay. So as you can check, this one of the image has been created. See, but I don't think it's a. Is it a Labrador? I don't know. But I know this is a German. This is also not a German Shepherd. Okay. So, but it is creating some image. Okay. It is creating images of two dogs playing on a beach, right? So this is a diffusion model. Okay. This is a diffusion model. All right. This is a diffusion model, and you have lot of models which can create images for you. So this is the one of the applications of generative AI. Okay. This is the applications of generative AI. And like as I've shown you, you can use this in creative arts, business and finance, and you have healthcare, education, etc., etc. All right. I'll show you how to use in education also, how to use in healthcare. I'll show you all those things also. So yeah, so these are the diffusion models, basically creating photorealistic images. Okay, basically creating photorealistic images. This is how you can use it. All right. And also one more thing. So there are a lot of like protective measures that are in place. Okay, there are a lot of protective measures that are in place because some people they might use these kinds of services for any like explicit purposes. So for that case, if you give any like a banned word or word that is not being accepted, it will not generate any image. Okay, so there are a lot of protective measures that are already embedded in these kinds of models. Okay. So yeah, this is the example about a generative, a diffusion model. Okay. So if you want to learn more about diffusion models, you can just go on to the Google and you can just type diffusion models and you can learn about it. Okay. You can learn about it. So basically to like discuss about the diffusion models, it will take like another session. So it's not possible now. So just you can research online. Okay. So, okay, one final image I will create. Okay, lion standing on a table. No problem. Let us try to create that also. So, lion standing on a table for his semester exams. Okay. Let us see. Like basically, it's a weird kind of a prompt, right? Let us see how does it create. So I want a photorealistic image. Okay. I want a photorealistic portrait. So a lion studying. Okay. A lion sitting on a table studying for his semester exams. All right. So let us try to create this. So one image has been created here. Okay. So you can check. So basically the line is writing something, right? So it is very photorealistic. Okay. It does not look like it's a like anime style or any other style. It looks like a photorealistic image. And we can also check what kind of model has been used here. Like Juggernaut Excel, this is the model we have used. Okay. So guys, this is about the diffusion model, that is image to text. We are sorry, text to image. We are giving a text as an input. We are giving the text as an input, and we are getting the output as an image. Okay. Uh, why two images are being created? That is because here I have mentioned two. If I mention lower number of images, only one image will be created. Okay. So you can decide how many images you want to create. All right. Okay. So I hope that was clear to you. Guys, please stop scribbling on the screen. Okay. So I have shown you the application, how it can be used for creative arts, and you have like in business and finance. So basically, you can use a paid version of ChatGPT or Cloud AI to guys, please stop scribbling. Yeah. So you can use the paid version of ChatGPT or Cloud AI to like generate a machine learning models for you, generate forecasting models for you. Okay. And healthcare. So basically, if you want to read some research papers, if you want to find some relevant research papers, you can use. And for education purposes, if you want to create some, if you want to search some online resources regarding your subject, so lots and lots of applications are there for generative AI. All right. So let us go to the next thing. Benefits of incorporating generative AI in your work. Okay. What are the benefits if you include generative AI in your work? What are the benefits if you include generative AI in your work? Increased productivity. So basically, whatever task that is used to take you like 4 to 5 hours, it can be completed in 1 hour. Okay, you can enhance your creativity, and basically you can personalize the AI application as you want. Okay, regarding based on your users and needs, you can use the AI models. All right. So next thing. Yeah. So ethical consideration. So as I've told you, AI can be used, generative AI tools, they can be used for a lot of good things, but also there are a lot of issues for that. Okay. Uh, for creating videos, there is some one tool called Sora, but it has not been made public still. Okay. It has not been made public still, so you might have to wait for some more months for that. Okay. Yeah. So what are the ethical considerations while while creating or while using a generative AI tools? Okay. So data privacy. First thing, data privacy. Like lot of companies, when they are using the generative AI tools, they are giving their data as an input, right? They are giving this data as an input, but that data might be like very private or very important. So there is a issue or there is a danger that that data might be accessible to other people online. Okay. And authenticity. So basically, whatever the data that is being generated by the generative AI, whether it is like truly correct or not. So those are the things. Now let me show you some more things. Okay. So guys, how many of you know what is like 1 second? Yeah. How many of you know what is Claude? Have you heard about Claude? How many of you have heard about Claude? Claude. Claude by Anthropic. So it is also a what you can call a model, a generative AI model like ChatGPT, but it is way better than ChatGPT. Okay. So I'll show you how to create a web page on Claude. Okay. I'll show you how to create a web page on Claude. So yeah. So guys, ChatGPT uses the GPT model, Claude uses like some other model, and Gemini uses like Gemini Flash, Gemini Pro. So let me show you an example. Let me open the Gemini. Okay. So let me open Gemini. Sorry, Google AI Studio. Okay, Google AI Studio. All right, Google AI Studio. So here, so basically this is by Google. All right, so whatever the models that are being created by Google, all those models you can use it here. Okay, you can use all those models here. All right, you can use all those models here. So yeah, guys, just give me 1 second. Okay, just 1 second. Yeah, sorry. Okay. So now here you can check. This is the Google AI Studio. This is like a playground. Okay, this is like a playground. If you want to, if you want to basically create something. Okay, if you want to create something, if you want to do something, that you can do here. All right. So suppose, uh, I'm writing a prompt. You are an. So I told you healthcare, right? I have told you like we can use in healthcare also. Suppose you are an mental health counselor. Help me answer my questions. Okay. So if I click on run, all right. So suppose if I type, how can I overcome fear of failure? Okay. So if I type this, so it is giving some answer, right? It is giving some answer. So basically, the model which we are using here, the model which we are using here is Gemma 29B. So based on other model, if you use some other model, the answer will be something better or something worse. Okay. So it is based on the model and also temperature. What is temperature? Temperature is nothing but the creativity. Based on the temperature you give, your model create the output creativity will be controlled. So suppose 0.5. If I give 0.5, my answer will change. The same answer, it will not be there. The answer will be changing now. Suppose if I keep this and if I give it here, How can I overcome the fear of failure? So here you can check. The answer is little bit different. So based on the parameters you are giving, you can control the output of your model. So the model name, the temperature, I have token count is nothing but how many number of words or sentences you want to output. So the maximum token count is 8192. Okay, the maximum token count is 8192. So if you want, you can lower that based on the token count also. Your output will be controlled. Okay, so now if you go to the advanced settings, the advanced settings here, if you add some stop sequences, if you add some words, if that word comes, it will not generate anything. Okay, so if you want suppose some explicit words, suicide, or some other like bad words, if you give those words here, so whenever a user asks some query about those words, your model will not generate anything. Okay, so you can add stop sequences also. Okay, so all these are the parameters that I wanted to show you. Okay, all these are the parameters I wanted to show you, with the help of which you can control the output. You can control the output. All right. So yeah, all right. Okay. So now, so guys, I've told you about prompts, right? I've told you what are prompts and all. Now, how many of you know what is prompt engineering? How many of you know what is prompt engineering? Can someone tell me what is prompt engineering? What is prompt engineering? Anyone? Yeah, guys, what is prompt engineering? Yeah, so guys, prompt designing is different, prompt engineering is different. Okay. Prompt designing is nothing but you will write the prompt. While you're writing the prompt, when you do the designing, that is called as prompt designing. Prompt engineering is nothing but once you have written the prompt, if you have not got the required output, then you will be doing the prompt engineering. Okay, so prompt designing is different and prompt engineering is different. Okay, so you have to understand the difference about that. And also, before writing prompts, before writing prompts, you have to follow a structure. Okay, before writing any prompt, you have to follow a structure. So let me show you what the structure is. Let me show you what the structure is. So let me open a notepad. So the structure of writing prompt is the structure of writing prompt is 1 second. Yeah. So while writing a prompt, so suppose prompt, okay, while writing a prompt, what are the things you have to take in context? Okay, what are the things you have to take in context? So suppose before writing a prompt, you have to do all these things. First, you have to provide the context of the context. Okay, you have to provide the context. Then you have to provide the specific information. Okay, specific information. Next, you have to give the intent, goal, plus you have to give the response format equals to perfect prompt. Okay, so when you give all these things, when you give all these things in your prompt, when you give all these things in your prompt, that will be a perfect prompt. Okay, so suppose let me show you an example. Let me show you an example. So if I give how to make pizza. Okay, how to make pizza. All right. So suppose if I give this, it is giving something like it is giving some output, but it is too long. Okay, it is too long. I won't be able to follow this. Okay. I won't be able to follow this. So what I can do instead of this, I can follow this template. I can follow this template. I can write a new prompt. Okay. So first I'll write context. What is the context? I am a beginner cook. I am a beginner cook. Okay. So this is the context. After the context, what we have to give? We have to give the specific information. I am trying to make Italian food cuisine. Okay. I'm trying to make Italian food cuisine. All right. Italian food or cuisine. So this is the specific information. And what is the goal? What is the goal I'm trying to achieve? So suppose the goal is, can you provide a simple and easy recipe? Can you provide a simple and easy recipe to make pizza? Okay, to make pizza. Can you provide a simple and easy recipe to make pizza? Okay. So now after this, what is the response format? How do you want the response? So the response I want is the give the response in step by step list. Okay. So I have given the four things. All right. The context, information, intent, and the response format. So based on that, you will be getting a better output now. Okay. See. So previously, compared to the previous one, you will get step-by-step response. What is the step one? Okay. What is the step two? What is the step three? So you'll be getting the step-by-step response. So this is the prompt method or prompt template you will have to follow. All right. This is a prompt method or prompt template you have to follow. Now, guys, how many of you are the students of CSC here? How many of you are from CSC, IT, AML? How many of you are from CSC, IT, and AML? Okay, all right, all right. So now I will show you. Let me open Claude here. Let me open Claude. I will show you using Claude how to create, like how to create web pages, landing pages, how to create using Claude. I will show you now. Okay. So just give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. So this is Claude. I have logged into the Claude. What I have to do next? Okay. Leave this. I'll just open it here. Yeah. Yeah. So now how to create a web page or a landing page. Okay. How to create a web page or a landing page. So we are, so see the prompt I'm giving. How am I'm giving? Okay. We are creating a landing page in React. Okay. React is a technology, right? React is a technology. All right. So let's do this based on a new product. Okay, let's do this based on a new product, which is a 8-bit picture. Okay, which is a 8-bit picture. It is worth $9.99. Okay, It is worth dollars 9.99, and it is instant delivery. All right. So now I have given the prompt. If I click on run, let us see what happens now. Okay, let us see what happens now. So it is giving some image, right? Sorry, it is giving some code, right? It is giving some code. Now, once the code is completed, let's see what happens next. As you can check here, a landing page has been created, right? A landing page has been created. Instant delivery, $9.99. Okay, $9.99. All those things, whatever we have mentioned here in the prompt, based on that, a landing page has been created. Okay, a landing page has been created. Now, what if I want to change the color of the landing page? Okay, what if I want to change the color of the landing page? Now, let's make the color of the landing page orange. Okay, just let us see what happens now. See, it is updating. See, the background has been converted into orange, right? The background has been converted into orange. Okay. So what I'm doing, just I'm writing the prompt, I'm writing the prompt, and based on that, it is automatically giving me the code, and also it is giving me a landing page or the output. So now suppose in this image, I want to include one image. Okay. So suppose here I want to write I want to populate this image. All right. So create an image for the product. Okay. For the product, use 8-bit design. The image should be of a lion. Okay. The image should be of a lion. So now let us check what happens. So again, it is recalculating. Again, it is writing its code, and it will output an image also. See, it's a lion. So why it is giving like this? Because I've given it the instruction, right? I want it in a 8-bit format. Okay, I want that in a 8-bit format. All right. So now we can check here. So now, what if I want to add this image to my landing page? So simply I will write add this image to my landing page. Okay, add this image to my landing page. Okay, so let us see what happens now. So wait for some time. It is doing its thing. Now you can check 8-bit lion picture. In this image, you have this picture, high quality, perfect for retro gaming, 9.99 by now. Okay. So guys, are you getting what I'm doing here? Are you getting what I'm doing here? Yes. Yeah. So basically, I'm creating a landing page, right? So I'm not writing any code. I'm just giving simple prompt, and based on that, Claude is basically generating the code, and also it is generating the whole web page also, right? It is generating the whole web page also. Now, suppose I want, if I want to add more features. What if I want to add more features here. So suppose when I click on buy now, I want to get a pop up. Guys, please stop scribbling. I want to get a pop up for the user's email. All right. So now, if let me check what happens now. So, based on the prompt or based on your instructions, it is basically making changes to the landing page, right? It is making changes to the landing page. So, see, now if I type on buy now, so a line image is not, uh, so suppose buy now, see, you're getting the option. You're getting the option, right? So if you type your email and if you click on submit, maybe you'll get one email to your. Let's check will this work or not. Let us check will this work or not. I don't think it will work. So submit. So let me check whether I got any email. I won't get, but I'm just checking. All right. So see nothing. All right. So it's just for basically previewing purposes. All right. It is just for previewing purposes. So maybe in the landing page, add an photorealistic image of a puppy. Okay. So let's see, will this work or not? Will this work or not? So let us see what happens now. It is telling that it is not able to create photorealistic images, but it will try to do something different. Okay. It will try to do something different. So, all right. So it is not able to create. So what, in this case, what you will do? So create an 8-bit image of a puppy. Okay. So it is, I think it will create a image of a puppy. All right. Now what I will do, I will write add this to the landing page. Okay. What's happening here? Okay. So I've stopped it, right? So that's why it's giving like that. So add this to the landing page. So lion and a puppy. So yeah, it is recalculating. It is creating again, and it will add these two things to the landing page. All right. So I'll just wait for 1 minute. Yeah. So guys, I hope you are understanding how I'm prompting, right? So the way you give the prompts or way you give the instructions to the your language models or your AI models, that is very important. You can check you have the lion and you have the puppy also. Okay. You have the lion and you have the puppy. Okay. So have you understood, guys, what I'm doing here? Have you understood? Yes or no? Have you found this interest interesting? Guys, have you found this interesting? Yes or no? Right? So now if you want to use the code in your local system, if you want to use this code in your local system, just go to the code, you can copy the code or you can download the code also. All right. So you can do that. Now, yeah. Now what I'll do is I'll show you how to create a generative AI application by writing Python code. Okay. without using any like tools like this, how to create a generative AI model by writing Python code in your local IDE or Google Colab. All right. So let me open VS Code. Okay, let me open VS Code. Yeah. So now, so I have written one code called resume generator. Okay. So by when I execute this resume generator code, it will create a generative AI applications. Yeah, guys, questions you can ask after 15 minutes. Okay. First, let me complete this. After that, I'll ask. You can ask the questions. Okay. So just let me take this up here. Okay. So guys, what I'm doing here is in this code, I'm using the Gemini 1.5 Pro model. Okay. Gemini 1.5 Pro model. This is the model I'm using. And using this model, I am creating my generative AI application. Okay. So in Cloud, we have used a different model. In ChatGPT, we'll use the GPT-4 model. But here I want to create a model using Gemini 1.5 Pro. Okay. Now for the user interface, I hope all of you know what is the user interface, right? For the user interface, I will be using the Streamlit. Okay. Streamlit is a library for creating easy user interfaces. Okay. So I'm using Streamlit and API key. What is the API key? So basically, if you want to use the Gemini 1.5 Pro model, you have to take the API key from Google AI Studio. So how to take the API key? If you go here and if you can type Google AI Studio, okay? Here you have the API key option, right? Just click on the API key option. You can click on Get API key, okay? Click on Get API key. Sorry, yeah. Here you can click on Create API key, and based on that, you can create your own API key. So already I have created two API keys, all right? So you can create API keys like that. So once you have created API keys, what you'll do, you have to give the API key here and you have to configure that. So basically, if you want to use any model API, you need the API key. All right. So these are the parameters which I want my model to use. As I've already told you, what is temperature, maximum output tokens, and top P, top K. All these are the parameters in the Gemini model. So this is for generating resume, right? This is for generating resume and context. What is the context? So here, this is the context, okay? Write a resume on above data. Resume should include experience and knowledge. You may use dummy project and experience. The final reason should be in markdown format only. So this is the prompt. This is the most important thing. This is the most important thing, okay? So like role, user, context. Here I'm giving the context, and yeah. So clean resume. This is the function I'm creating which will generate the resume. Okay, so suppose here I want to give my email address. Okay, I want to give my email address. So here I'll be giving my phone number. Okay, I'm giving some phone number here and university name. Okay, so maybe I'll give my university name here. Okay, I'll be giving my graduation year. Okay, graduation year. So in this, I'm giving all these things. And finally, the title for the user interface should be resume generator. And these are the two boxes that will come up. Now let me save this and let me run this. Let me show you what happens now. Okay. So I've written the code and everything. So just let me click on run. Yeah. So what you have to do is just copy this and give it here. Enter. So once you do that, automatically a Streamlit page will open here. Okay. So it's a simple user interface. Okay. It's a simple user interface. So enter your name. So my name, I'm entering my name. Okay. I'm entering my name. Enter your job title. So I'm entering my job title. Now click on generate resume. Let us see what happens. See, a resume has been generated. A resume has been generated, right? See, it's in the markdown format. So basically what you can do, you can just copy this and you can paste it in your Word format, right? A simple resume has been generated. So I'm working as a machine learning engineer, all these things, okay? So now if you want to add more things here, if you want to add more things here, that also you can add here, okay? So let me go back here. Just to stop this, click on Control C. Okay, it is done. Now this is a one more code which I have written, which I have created. In this, I have included more detailed information. Okay, in this, I have included more detailed information. You will have lot more things in this resume. Okay, in this you will have lot more things in your resume. So this is the context. Write a resume on the above data. Resume should include experience and knowledge. You may use dummy project and experience. The final response should be in markdown format only. Suppose here if I write use experience in the ed tech industry. Okay. Use experience and projects in the ed tech industry. So I'm giving the prompt and here I'm using the 1.5 Pro model. Okay. 1.5 Pro model. Here I'm giving my information. All right. I'm giving my information. Suppose I don't want this. I'm giving my information. So all these are the things which will come up in your user interface. Okay. So now save this and execute this now. Let us see what happens. So to run this, I have to just copy this. Okay. Copy this and paste it here and hit enter. So see, one more Streamlit app has been created. This is a resume generator. This is also a resume generator. So enter your name. My name is this. Okay. I'm entering my name. This is my job title. Okay. This is my job title. Education. Okay. Give your education details. So basically, BTech, CSC. I'm just giving some random details. Okay. So by comma. So I did my BTech CSC university. Okay. So suppose this is the university I've studied. Okay. BTech. This is the course. My graduation year. Okay. Next skills. What are the skills you know? So suppose you know Python, machine learning, deep learning, okay, Tableau, GCP, generative AI, okay. So enter your work experience, okay. Enter your work experience. So maybe you can enter something. Uh, okay, something you can enter something. So resume level. What kind of resume level you want? So I want resume level in the detailed format, generate resume, all the requirements. So suppose machine learning engineer. First company name I have to give. So I'm working in SmartBridge. Okay. Job title, dates, dates basically 2022 to present. So description. So I work on creating ML models. Okay. Creating and training ML models. Okay. So I've done this now, right? Generate resume. Let us see what happens now. Okay. So this is the detailed format of the resume. Okay. So see, you can see the resume has been created in the markdown format. Guys, please stop scribbling. Guys, as you can check, this is my summary. Contact I have not added. That's why it is not giving. Okay. So project title something it is giving, and it is giving the experience machine learning, and based on the skills it is giving the skills also. Okay. So guys, I hope you have understood, right? So basically, it is a very simple app. If you want, you can create a new user interface. You can add lots and lots of new facilities and new things in this. But I just wanted to show you a simple thing. Okay, I just wanted to show you a simple thing. That is the reason I'm showing you a simple Streamlit application. Okay, the code for that is this. Basically, if you want to stop this, Control C. So guys, what basically am I doing here? I'm using the API. Okay, I'm using the Gemini API. I'm using the Gemini API. As you can check, this is the API for which model? This is the API for the Gemini 1.5 Pro model. Okay. So by taking this API, I'm creating new generative AI applications. Okay. I'm creating new generative AI applications. All right. So guys, have you understood? So basically in this, I'm using Streamlit and I'm using Gemini and I'm using Python to write the code. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now, yeah. So now, like if you, I think some of you have some doubts, right? You can ask the doubts if you want. Before this, someone was asking something like he has some doubt, right? You can ask. Could you explain us the fresher job opportunities in AI as so many companies are? Yeah. Huh. So basically, you have to like as a generative AI field daily, like every week or every month, new things are coming up. Okay. So today some model will be released, next week some other model will be released. So the pace is very fast. All right. The pace is very fast. Okay. So each and every week, each and every month, new things, new models are being released in Gen AI domain. So to you have what you have to do is you have to keep up with them. Basically, uh, try to create like your own portfolio of projects. Okay, personal projects. Okay, try to get updated. You can create small projects like this also. Create good user interfaces. Try to use different models, different APIs, and try to create applications that you can show as in your portfolio. Okay, like that, you can make your resume strong, and also we can like get to learn new technologies or new models in generative AI. Yeah. So guys, as someone was asking, what are the advantages of Claude? Okay, what are the advantages of Claude? So you can ask Claude itself. Okay, suppose let us ask this. Okay, so I'm out of three messages, no problem. So suppose let me go to the chat GPT. Let me go to chat GPT. So suppose you can ask here itself, what are the advantages of Claude over chat GPT? Let us see whether it answers or not. See, so it is giving some things. Okay, so guys, I can tell you that Claude can generate much better results than ChatGPT. Okay, Claude can generate much better results than ChatGPT. All right, Claude can generate much better results compared to ChatGPT. As I've shown you, like it can generate web pages, landing pages, right? But ChatGPT cannot do that. Maybe plus versions, but ChatGPT cannot do that. Okay, ChatGPT cannot do that. So Claude is much like advanced and better than ChatGPT. Okay, much better and advanced than ChatGPT. All right. So this is about it. And also, how many of you have ChatGPT on your phone? How many of you have ChatGPT on your phone? How many of you have ChatGPT on your mobile? Yeah, come on, guys. How many of you have ChatGPT on your mobile? Yeah. So, guys, basically, a new feature has been added in ChatGPT recently. Okay, a voice feature. Okay, so basically, if you have ChatGPT Plus or normal ChatGPT also, you have a voice feature. You can talk with ChatGPT. Okay, you can like in real time. You can hold a conversation with ChatGPT. Okay, in real time you can hold a conversation with ChatGPT. So a new thing has been added. Okay, so if you have a plus ChatGPT Plus, you can try that. All right. In normal ChatGPT also you can try that. If you have your mobiles now, you can just open them and you can you will have that option here. Okay. In your mobile, you have this prompt window, right? On the right side, you will be having one option. Okay. If you click on that, uh, you can chat in real time. You can talk with real time in ChatGPT. All right. Yeah. So it will like progress, right? Everything can't happen at one time. Okay, so guys, it's very important feature. Just open your chat gpts on your phone, and in the prompt window on the right side you have one option. Okay, you will have one option. If you click on that, in real time you can hold conversations with chat gpt. Okay, please try that. Yeah, so yeah guys, so now you can, if you have, you can ask your doubts now. I think we have 10 minutes more. Opportunities like on-campus placement, those that focus on hiring students for, yeah. So, guys, basically before entering into like AI or this generative AI or data science field, first you have to be well versed. You have to have good basics in your own domain. Okay, maybe suppose if you're studying for full stack developer, before entering into generative AI, you need to have good basics and good knowledge on your own like domain, so that you can like basically introduce the generative AI component in your own domain. Okay, so like directly you cannot enter into generative AI. Okay, because still lot of things are happening, lot of like research is happening, so you have to keep updating every day. Okay, you have to keep updating every day. Yeah, yeah guys, more things if you want to ask, you can ask. Yeah, recordings, I think you'll be getting the recordings, no problem with that. You guys, come on. Don't you have any? How did you find the session. How did you find the session, guys? Code. Okay, no problem. I'll share the code. No problem. Yeah, guys, how did you find the course? Did you find the session? Did you find it interesting?
Students, in the chat box, we are sharing the feedback link once again. We have shared earlier also. So kindly go through with that and fill the feedback form so that it will be help us to uh, improve our webinars, further webinars.
Yeah, guys, you can ask a question. Is there any chance that if in my on-campus interview where I want to, yeah, as I've told you, if you have good projects in your portfolio, if you have good projects in your portfolio, you can basically showcase them to the interviewers. You can showcase that I know this generative AI, I can do all these things. If he's impressed with that, surely you have chances. Okay. So the main thing is to keep building projects, your own personal projects. Okay. You have to keep building your own personal projects. The only that way you can keep on learning. All right. Yeah, guys. More questions if you have anything to ask. Yeah. So I hope you have enjoyed the session and you found it useful, right?
Absolutely. Why not, Mr. Shanvas? Today, I'm also learning so many points, and I understood how to use Claude mainly rather than Chat GPT. So yes, guys, if you have any questions, we have 10 minutes more, so we can use the chance to understand more points from Mr. Shanavas. As he is an industry expert, he know what realistically is going on and how the hands-on will be useful towards your AI direction of the careers and all. Somebody is asking how generative AI works in the medical field. Can you answer, Mr. Srinivas?
Yeah, yeah, how generative AI. So basically, mostly it can be used in research purposes because like medical field, it's a totally different compared to like other fields like education or industry, right?
Yes.
So like maybe if you're a medical student, if you want to read some medical journals or any research papers, in that case, you can use things like Claude or ChatGPT to like find relevant resources for you, or maybe like that. Okay. So you have to keep exploring, like in that way you can understand how you can use that. Yeah, guys, any more
Most
questions?
I have one more question, interesting. Already
Yeah,
we covered on the portfolio how to develop through AI. So the question relates to that, how does AI helps on portfolio improving? What are the steps we need to consider?
yeah. So basically, like portfolio here means basically portfolio can be a GitHub portfolio or you can create your own website. So how you can use Claude to like design your portfolio landing page, right? I have shown you, right? So you can use Claude to design your portfolio landing page. There in that portfolio, in that website, you can showcase your own projects. Okay. So in the like also you can research online like what kind of projects you can do, what kind of applications you can add to that project, what kind of new features you can add like that. Yeah.
I think this is already covered in your explanation. You had given a
Yeah.
clear
Yeah.
information, noted
Yeah.
few points also on it. And one student is pretty much interested about his opportunities. Like, what would you suggest, whether which is having higher number of opportunities in AI in future, whether in India or abroad?
Yeah, so basically, I can tell I don't have much idea about abroad, but in India, basically, lot of companies from North America and Europe, basically, they open their offices in India also, right? So India will always have lot of job openings and opportunities because uh, basically other North American companies and companies from other countries, they open lot of offices in India. So you will always have lot of opportunities here. Yeah.
To extend this, I want to answer to this guy. Yes, I told you, like, in the beginning of the session itself, who are the main key players in this generative AI? That means, like, I told you, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, IBM, all these are the big players in the AI topic, actually. So if you want to place in that companies, what level of your projects, what level of your understanding, what level of your certifications, maths, you have to decide. So it may be in other countries or it may be in India. The next future technology, I'll tell you, AI topic we are talking since 2 years, and now that was completely changed and it is 6 times faster in Germany. I tell you. So, if I compare US or other companies, it may be 8 times faster than India. Of course, wherever the technology, software technology is there, it is the key player in any other countries. So, if you want to get placed in Indian companies, always you search IBM, Microsoft, Google, or something like that with proper certifications. That is very that is what you give the additional information to the corporates, that you are certified with this corporates. Like the other webinar when we are talking, Ms. Bhagishri has already told, like, Microsoft is the certified partner where AI is there. So use that topics for your best careers. Probably AI is everywhere now. Even in our offices also, we deal with AI. Why? Because face recognition, whatever the points today, Mr. Shenwas explored, I am much impressed because his live demo itself is showing with the two platforms like Cloud, Gemini, and or ChatGPT, right? This is what ruling now in each corporate also. Many jobs are there on chat GPT, prompt engineers and all. So you can follow some few things, like you can learn from your faculty. You can also browse from your net and learn something. So yes, I just want to quickly wrap these points what we learned today. The first point is Mr. Shanavas had explained very quick introduction to generative AI. It was very clear to us, and we learned about the key use cases and as well as generative models. So the next point what Mr. Shanavas covered is, so popular generative AI platforms, how to use, and that is called like Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, and other notable platforms. So the third point he also covered on the demos, like practically he had explained about the generative AI explanation through Python. So how the code can be copied and done, that was very clear. So the fourth point, he covered also the advanced techniques in generative AI, right? So I am very much happy on this points. Why? Because how the prompt engineering is doing and how model fine tuning also, he also introduced that point. This is the difference between industry experts and the, I mean, like where we are learning from the colleges, there is a difference, and he covered the maximum points in deeper. You can go and investigate and learn on your own desire and something. But on the note, he had covered the four key points, and it was so impressive, and we learned so much, Mr. Shanavas. And I think definitely I'll be connecting with you after this call, and we'll discuss something much better to our students. So any questions are there,
Sure.
you can always write to us. Students, thank you so much. I think you are running with your Dasara festival holidays, but even though we see a huge response today, and we have a capacity of 500 to call for to the webinar, but that 500 was crossed, and we did a amazing job. It's all because of Mr. Shanwas. Thank you for your very quick request you have accepted one day before, but we are very happy with this session. And if any questions are there, I definitely write to you, and you can answer them, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you. Thank you very much.
colleges, thank you so much. Thank you, students, very much. And if anything is there, you can write to us. Thank you, Chanakya. Right.
So thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anivas.
Yeah, thank you guys. All right, guys, thank you. Uh, yeah, it has been great. Thank you. So I'll be leaving now.
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.